What's up, everybody? This your man Dre Mag coming to you again with another video. This particular video, I'm actually covering Emergency Awesome's video that actually says that they are going to kill T'Challa with a long-term illness and bring up an illegitimate baby by Nakia. We gotta talk about this, man. But the real question is, are you ready? Alright, everyone, according to Charlie over on Emergency Awesome, he has been told, or this information has been leaked, that they are going to pass on T'Challa in the MCU, but the way that he passes is by a long-term illness, and I absolutely have a complete issue with this. You don't have to use what really happened to Chadwick Boseman in this fictional universe with T'Challa, with a man in the comics who's been around since 1966, where he didn't die at all throughout the whole comics. Incapacitated, yes. Die, no. It's almost like you're saying, bring your church fans, bring your obituaries. You were literally going to have a funeral for a fictional character that you have automatically shown us that you can have a multiverse. You have shown us that you can have variants. You have shown us that you could be able to do whatever you want to in your fictional universe. Yet, Marvel is still deciding literally to go to this path. And I'm going to be honest. I'm on the recast T'Challa train. I'm going to go see this movie, but I am going to review it, and if it feels any way low blow disrespectful, not only to Chadwick Boseman, because he will want the role to continue because he was more than the role. See, that's what you gotta understand. The Black Panther is more than just the role. When Jack Kirby initially created this character with Stan Lee, they were like, in the 1960s, why African Americans can't have a black superhero? Now you're taking that one who is transcended, and I'm saying this, and I feel like a broken record. You're taking the one that is transcended not only our culture, but literally history, and you're literally flushing it down the toilet. I literally watched Multiverse of Madness. I seen Defender Doctor Strange. I seen regular Doctor Strange. I seen Sinister Doctor Strange. You're telling me you can't give one T'Challa? One variant T'Challa from any universe. I don't care. Okay, you're gonna let this one go. You don't want to recast in the 616. There's the 838 universe. I know they have a T'Challa somewhere. You know what I mean? What about the 617 universe, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You can make this up. Marvel, do not do this. I'm telling you, do not do this the way you're going. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a massive backlash. You think that people boycotting this movie is going to be the worst thing? You're going to get demolished online. We're going to bomb that movie. I'm telling you what's going to happen if you do not make this right. Because this is what I'm saying. We're not saying Shuri is not going to be the Black Panther. And again, the video is in the description. So we're not saying that Shuri cannot be the Black Panther. Cool. That's great. She was Black Panther during Dark Reign. So that's awesome. There's still a T'Challa around. That's the only thing that this recast T'Challa with E-Man's petitions is about. What a lot of people has been saying. Literally, you're taking the first black superhero and you're throwing them away. When I seen 3 Doctor Stranges, 3 Spider-Man. I mean, come on, dude. It's starting to become quite obvious what Marvel is doing. And again, I could consider myself a Marvel stan. So I'm saying this is because I'm emotional about it. Yes, I'm expressing my emotions because I know how important it is for the Black Panther character. It was so important that little boys was dressing up as Black Panther and they wasn't all black. When little white kids wanted to be Black Panther. When little boys wanted to see themselves as the Black Panther and they coming up and they got their arms crossed. Because they seen a black superhero that was cool. And you're gonna just, okay, I understand. I love you, Chadwick Boseman. You did an awesome job. And I know if he was even on his deathbed, and if he would have told Marvel what was going on, can you please, I guarantee you who would have wanted someone else to take over that mantle. And even while he was fighting cancer, the man still wanted to come back for the role. That's how important it was. So you're going to take that and you're going to, oh, I'm honoring him, and just throw that away. And here's the other parts of this too. This secret love child from Nakia. Like, dude, okay, so in the comics, a lot of people just look at the Nakia character as what we seen on film, but in the comics, she's actually pretty nuts because she goes by Malice in the comics. So Malice is a character who had a love triangle between T'Challa and then Storm. So she always she was one of the type of women that wanted to get her man, and T'Challa was her man, and she was gonna do anything to try to get her man. She was a nut bucket and she was a villain. You know what I mean? So you can technically do that. I feel, it's my opinion, that is the total wrong way to do. You're telling me you're gonna bypass all this multiverse stuff that you have given me, all these Lokis that you have shown me, and you know what I'm saying? You got all these Lokis, you got a bunch of T'Challas, is what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? So you're gonna bypass all of this stuff for T'Challa Jr. saying, oh well, she could have been pregnant by him before the snap. And then, you know, you got a 5-year gap, and then 3 years after Black Panther Wakanda Forever, after all that event, and then bam, he's about 8-9 years old, and then he could be a new Avenger. Dude, do you know the Black Panther is a protector of Wakanda? And normally the king of Wakanda? I'm gonna give you this before I let you guys go, and just think about this for a second. Everybody's heard of the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, right? So say for instance, there was a cinematic universe that was built around the first movie was setting up King Arthur. Then we introduced King Arthur, and King Arthur is the protagonist of this story. But the actor who plays King Arthur is gone. Do you not think that they're going to replace King Arthur because King Arthur is a central point of the story? There's not King Lancelot, there's not King Midas, there's not King Nobody. It's King Arthur. He is the central point of the actual story. Do you think they're going to replace him with a side character or a secondary character and be like, here you go, Queen the Boo Boo, and here you go, the Knights of the Round Table? People will be outraged because the story is not about Queen of Boo Boo. It's not about anybody else. It's about King Arthur. That's exactly what T'Challa is. T'Challa is the actual focal point of Wakanda. There is really no Wakanda without King T'Challa. I don't think you really understand that. That's what made him not being feeling worthy during the Dark Reign comics when he was out in New York and he was the Black Panther, the man without fear who took over for Daredevil because he didn't feel like he was worthy enough to be the Black Panther and King of Wakanda because he opened up the borders and he had so much internal conflict within the people of Wakanda and himself. Do you think that, you know, and again, as good as that comic was, guess who came back? Guess who's back? Back again, T'Challa. So what I'm saying is that Disney, Marvel, do not do this. If all these rumors and all of this stuff is true, you're gonna have a hell of a time online, and people are still gonna go see your movie. It's probably gonna bank. People gonna find out what the hoopla is. But if it's some shenanigans, trust me, there's gonna be issues. It's gonna be trouble. Just letting you know. And like I said, I'm a Black Panther fan. I'm a Deadpool fan. You know what I mean? If something happened to Ryan Reynolds right now, do you not think I still want a Deadpool, even though he's the perfect person in the whole entire world to be Deadpool? And I'm a Deadpool fanatic. It's literally like it's a jump up between, you know what I'm saying, Deadpool, my man Wolverine, and Black Panther. Those are my guys right there. You know what I'm saying? As far as heroes, those are my guys. These are people I have shirts of. You know what I mean? And if something was to happen to Ryan Reynolds, I still want Deadpool to go on. Like before there was Ryan Reynolds, there was Nolan North. He was my Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? Nolan North's voice, I could just hear him. Besides Ryan Reynolds, he's still my Deadpool. You know what I mean? So the character can still live on. And that's what the big issue is. Allow the character to move on. All right, this your man Dre Mac. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel. Literally 2 days ago, I was like, man, I just hit 500. Dude, in 2 days, I'm over 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm going to do a giveaway here in a second with a Funko Pop. You know what I mean? So make sure that you're like, share, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you just, do everything you can, man, to support the channel. I appreciate it. Make sure you comment. Comments. Like, comment. That keeps the algorithm, you know what I mean? So if you like this content, you like what I'm giving you, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below. Am I crazy? Is Disney crazy? Maybe I'm more crazier than Disney. I don't know. All I'm trying to do is save T'Challa, recast T'Challa. You know what it's about. It's your man Dre Mac. Again, like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you hit that bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace and bye-bye.